Here we are at PDAC 2023, the first time for 2 years. We didn't make it 22. Yeah. After the pandemic, it's great to be able to meet people in person again.
Yeah.
And especially Goliath Resources, whom we've been talking about, well, quite a while now. I think we even in 2018, you were in Munich, and there was really early days back then.
Yes.
Now, 21, 22, the company under the leadership of Roger Rosmus, the CEO we're talking to today, did quite a lot of drilling, let's put it like that. I think 92 drill holes, all in all, with a high success rate. Just to start us off, please give us a recap of what you achieved there.
Sure. Well, just a quick high-level comment, I guess, to summarize for people. In less than 6 months on the ground, we've accomplished, drilling over 31,000 meters of drilling. We have done quite a bit of metallurgical work as well. So we've ticked the box. We just had some news out last week, getting a 48.8% recovery just on free gold from gravity at a 320 plus micron crush. And, we're planning for our 2023 program as well. So we've essentially to date have outlined an area of 1.6 square kilometers of mineralization area system that's averaging just about 6.31 grams gold equivalent over just almost 7 meters, actually 6.88 meters wide. So, in a very short period of time, we have, developed this asset. I think we've done a very good job for return of equity for our shareholders. Stock has done, extremely well compared up to some of our peers. So,
well, yes, it has been the easiest of times for the gold diggers. Let's call it, because that's the name of your project too.
Yes.
That was a great recap or summary of what we're talking about. But give us a bit more detail on perhaps on the metallurgical side of things, because people often neglect that and think, yeah, we need to talk about the drill results, but
right,
you need to get the gold out of the ground. So give us an idea what you have there and why that was good news.
Well, yeah, it's good news. Obviously, we have to get the gold out of the ground, but if you get the gold out of the ground, are you going to be able to get the gold actually out of the other minerals and the ore that it comes in, which clearly we've got exceptional results, and you'd be happy to have 15% free gold from the gravity, which is the cheapest form of gravity. Cheapest form of gold to produce, and we're getting some big numbers here, which also equates to the cost of a capex for a potential mine, as well as the opex, because typically you're going to use less power with this type of results from the assets.
And also, I think I noticed in the press release you gave out that maybe you wouldn't even have to use any cyanide.
Yeah, there's no cyanide, so there's no arsenic, no mercury. It's very, very little. However, the concentrate itself, we know we can sell it anywhere in the world, based on those specs, and get top dollar for that. And as you know, we've got 2 fjords on either side of our project, essentially tidewater takes out to sea, or down Prince Rupert, where there's a deep water port access, or there's a rail system that goes right across Canada, where you could ship ore to any smelter in Canada would be available off that rail line.
So there's certainly a couple of advantages there for you to get going. But of course, you said you're planning for 23 already.
Yes.
First quarter is almost over, so I'm guessing your plans are advancing. Can you tell us a bit what you're aiming for? Because you've done a lot of drilling that were consistently good hits, let's say. Now people are waiting for a resource calculation. Are you going to drill much more before you get to that, or can we expect a resource anytime soon?
That's a good question. Anytime soon, I'd say no. We're going to go and drill another sort of 20,000 meters again, increase some of the confidence level in the system. There's some certain areas that are we don't have any pierce points, which we do need, where we know it's going to be, well, we believe we're going to have a higher probability of higher grade in this particular area, because we're seeing a lot of our plus 100 gram meter holes are coming from this part on the eastern side of the sherbet system. As an example, a piece of the rock fell off the cliff face there. It ran, 30 ounces of gold and like 97-ounce silver per ton. And again, as part of this one area with its cliff face, we can't build a pad there. However, we're going to just have to, come up from the top and drill down just at deeper holes. So we'll do some fanning just to kind of fill in the spots there to, again, we hopefully can increase the actual grade of this the system by hitting this high grade areas. Plus the Golden Gate, we're calling it, is where all these structures come in and meet down at depth. What we believe to be potentially the source of all this mineralization. So, because initially last year, prior year, we thought the source was sort of to the south-southwest down dip, but as we were drilling down dip, the grades and widths were kind of not as great as the ones off to the east. So we're really focusing in on that the Golden Gate this year.
Yeah. So sum it up then for us. Why could be now a good time to have a closer look at your company?
I think so. Like we were, trading almost our 52-week low here a couple of weeks ago. At a high of $1.74, we're trading now. I think we closed on Friday at 91 cents. Obviously, the sure bet is a very compelling reason why you would want to invest in this company, because there's no reason why our share price could not, achieve or even go north of what it was last year when we're having, results being putting out on press releases. We're drilling the Gold Swarm Zone, which is a new discovery again, 4 kilometers to the north. Looks to be a carbon copy of the Sherbet Zone, so we could actually have another system 4 kilometers to the north. And if we hit there, then I think it'll be very, very good for the shareholders.
Thank you very much. Good closing remark there. Thank you.
Thank you.